against the Memphis Grizzlies. And then Monday, they'll be matching up against Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And you know, for that matchup with the Hawks, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle.
And now, Dallas' starting group. We've got Anthony Davis, Kyrie Irving out there with Klay Thompson. Then there's Derek Lively, and it's Washington in at the 3. And Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Klay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
And with this being the first game of their NBA Cup campaign, the goal is to make it out of the group stage.
Yeah, BA. We get 4 teams in each conference that make it. It's the 3 group winners plus a wild card. One thing to keep in mind, point differential could be key in advancing.
First free throw is good. And so Washington nails both of them. Now here's Podziemski. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. I asked Coach how they plan to defend Kyrie Irving. He laughed and said, "That's top secret, but seriously, Irving's got those moves, the counter moves, the incredible finishing around the rim." Sometimes you just hope Kyrie has an off night. We'll see how locked in Kyrie is tonight, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Irving. What a tremendous game he played against Denver. And it's Washington missing. Moody on the wing. Pass to Knox. Here's Podziemski. There's the 3. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Curry against Lively. Outside Davis to the wing on the left. Washington finds Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Pulls up on the wing. Here's Washington. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
And right away, he's going to work on the boards, just fighting for every rebound.
Not only fighting on the boards, he's converting, and not just on the putback. It's been a great start for him.
Pass to Knox. Now here's Curry. Green with a screen on Thompson. Curry, that's good.
Yeah, Knox trying to improve in this portion of his offensive game, distribution.
Now Irving. There's the triple. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Right side, Podziemski. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. What a rookie year for Brandon Podziemski. A seamless transition into the league.
You talk about a guy who could come in and contribute right away. I remember the stretch last year. He had 3 straight games with double-doubles without a turnover. Now, that's some heady play for a rookie. Podziemski, he's got a great calmness and a great demeanor about him, but always willing to make the next play.
First one falls for him. And it's tied up with that one. And so it's Dallas with it. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
Last year, this team got the better of them in the season series. So they're looking to correct that.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He wants to review the game plan. into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at Dallas, as the season continues to ramp up, they've secured the 7th spot. And checking out the Warriors, a game back.
Well, right now for the Mavericks, it's really been an intriguing year for them. I mean, they work hard, they play gritty, but they're just so inconsistent.
I just think if you're on the other side, how much are you looking at that team and saying, we're scared of them? So not a lot of fear from the opposition and what they're bringing to the table. They're good, they compete, but do they have that extra gear? I'm not sure.
And they take the lead.
Draymond Green making a good call that time in the open court.
The Mavericks trailing. Here's Irving doing damage on offense. He's averaging about 29.5 a game. Outside Davis. Washington outside. Lively with a screen on Curry. Shot clock at 6. And it's Irving missing. And it's Green with the ball for the Warriors. Pass to Moody. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Knox. Curry looking it over from behind the arc. And the rebound goes to Dallas. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
So it's the Mavericks now, after the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Moody passes to Curry. Stolen by Davis. Irving against Curry. Here's Lively. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Outside Podziemski. Knocks the pass to Moody. 4-3. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Dallas has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Outside Irving. Thompson, a screen on Curry. Irving for 3. And the three-pointer goes.
After missing his first 4 shots, he finally gets one to drop.
And here's Curry. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Baseline jumper. Lively shot is off.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. We'll try to make it a three-point play. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
It's still early in the season, Grant, but most coaches have their rotations worked out by now.
They really do, but if they don't, they better figure it out soon. You don't want to be tinkering with your lineups any later than this.
Now here's Irving. Pass to Washington. No one near him. Basket counts. Washington's got 9.
Oh, what a nice find by Kyrie that time, balancing his offensive attack.
Here's Knox. Back to Curry. Thompson with a steal. Washington outside. Pass to Irving. Lively passes to Washington. Misses the 3. The Warriors have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Here's Knox. And here's Curry for 3. He drops it from range. Curry's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. teams deciding to change it up. A group of teams that love to run. The NBA leaders in fast break scoring. Fifth best, Dallas.
And make no mistake, this team loves to get out and run. Whenever they see space to leak out and score fast, they go strong.
And so it's Dallas with it. It's a three-point game. Martin with a screen on Payton. Dinwiddie finds Martin. Back to Dinwiddie. Gafford the screen. 5 to shoot. And that's good. Spencer Dinwiddie for 3.
And it's great to see Dinwiddie dial it up from deep. Needs to keep connecting from out there.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Coach Steve Kerr said of Jonathan Kuminga, we were trying really for a long time to get him to attack, get the ball in the paint and dunk it because he's unstoppable there. You just don't know when something's going to click, but it has clicked, and it's beautiful to see.
He has certainly found his lane, Allie. Thank you.
Well, it's a make or miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Martin, the pass to Dinwiddie. And he misses the go-ahead basket. The Warriors have got half their attempts to go, 6 of 12. Martin against Payton. They set the screen. Here's post. And it's rejected. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lively. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Shot clock at 3. Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down. And here's Dinwiddie. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 2. And Brent, you've always seen the flashes, but now it seems the game is slowed down for Kuminga.
Well, BA, a lot of fans clamoring for Kuminga to get minutes even earlier on, but the Warriors took a very slow approach to his development, and now you're starting to see some of that athleticism and strength and some of that patience paying off for Jonathan Kuminga.
Now here's Kuminga. He's coming off a 13-point game against Oklahoma City. On the wing, Payton. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Payton, no good.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Dinwiddie passes to Gafford. Back to Dinwiddie. Clock at 6. Over Payton. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
Knox the pass to Payton. Kuminga with it. Outside Hield. On the wing, Payton. Blocked! And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Mavericks basketball.
The Mavericks leading. Here's Marshall. He's scoreless. Pass to Lively. Here's Dinwiddie. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Hield. The Warriors have gone 7 of 16 so far. Here's Knox. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Derek Lively.
Well, Knox has such versatility in his game. If you add the art of drawing fouls, that's going to help him out.
Take a break.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls, and Dallas making a change here. Davis is checked in. Second free throw, no good.
He was able to tie it up, but he has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
Dinwiddie outside. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
Yeah, we know that on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Well, it can affect your confidence, not just as the player shooting, but the entire team. So defenses might get a little bit more aggressive, and then you got to think about the next free throw.
Now here's Gafford. And in that win against the Nuggets, he was a major factor as well. And that one, good.
I mean, a guy who averaged 20 points per game in a season, Dinwiddie is an overlooked talent.
Here's Payton. A minute 15 left in the first quarter here. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Defensive foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
First personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for 1, Jonathan Kuminga.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1.
And Kuminga is so physical. He'll get a lot of these.
Now Dinwiddie. Give him 8. Davis a screen. Down low. And Davis slams it home. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Payton with it. No points yet. Inside. Stolen by Gafford. Here's Martin. Drives to the hoop. And he jams it home with authority.
Vicious slam, Caleb Martin.
Warriors trail by 3. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the first. Left side Kuminga. And Davis with the block. Payton with a steal. Here's Post. He's guarded by Gafford. Payton passes to Hield. He buries it from 3.
And the spacing right there for Buddy Hield allows him to get that shot off. You just can't give him that kind of space or he's going to hurt you.
For 3, Dinwiddie. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
Spencer Dinwiddie. He's been the guy making things happen for the Dallas Mavericks. Hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. Back after this. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And when you consider how Dallas is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
Here's Payton. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. On the court right now for the Mavericks. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. Thompson out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Marshall in at the small forward position. Now here's Payton. Just 5 on the clock. And as the perimeter game took over, it seemed that the dominant big man went away a bit. Instead, the bigs just got more skilled, Brent.
Well, BA, dominant big men are really hard to come by. So when you do get one, there tends to be a lean. But yes, it's been about the skill of the big over the past few years, along with the game transitioning to the three-point line and picking up the pace. There'll be another big man out there who changes the game back to the low block, BA.
And he drops him first.
GP2 being a second-generation star, that comes with some challenges, but he's definitely his own man out there on the floor.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Thompson scanning the floor. Pass to Irving. Fires the 3. Podziemski grabs the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And the layup is good off the glass. And so Thompson will bring it up for Dallas. Well, when this game is over and done with, they'll be off to Utah to take on the Jazz. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip to the middle. It's stolen by Green. On the break. Green on the attack. And it's hammered home by Green.
Draymond, a buzz right now with activity and making all kinds of subtle plays out there that are helping the club.
Now here's Irving. Over Payton. And it's Irving missing. The Warriors leading. Outside Podziemski. Pass to Post. Outside Moody. And there's a pick. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Thompson in the post. Moody defends.
Klay Thompson is tall for a guard, so you want to utilize any advantage you have. That time height came into play.
Dallas shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
2 shots.
That free throw is good from Thompson.
There's so many little things that Klay Thompson does for his team that go unnoticed. Trust me, they're not unappreciated.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. Lively, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Curry from deep three-point land. The long distance 3 is buried. Curry's got 11 points.
It's not talked about a lot, but Steph is fast. So whether he's firing or passing, the defense is pretty much on their heels, especially in the screen and roll.
Oh, and Klay makes that 3 look so easy.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
To the inside. It's Podziemski on the wing. He's guarded by Irving. Green, a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by Podziemski, no good. Dallas has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Thompson outside. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. There's the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. And laid in to finish off the break.
Good fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And for all the purists, here's a look at the best free throw shooting teams from the stripe this year. The Warriors, #1.
This squad will punish you every time you let them get to the line. It's something they've worked on as a team, and now they're reaping the rewards.
Here's Marshall. Still no points. Irving for 3. Pass to Washington. Outside Irving. Washington, a screen on Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Dallas, no good that time either.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
It's Podziemski on the wing. He's guarded by Irving. And Post gets it to go.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Mavericks trail by 4. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as you can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie. Curry's shot is off.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead.
You think of Klay Thompson, most people think of that three-point shot, but really it's Klay's ability as a two-way player on the perimeter that has been a standout talent.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Here's Curry. He's got 11. Outside Moody. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Marshall. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Now here's Podziemski. 9 points for him in his last game. 6 on the shot clock. To stop the run. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got 4 rebounds now. Curry with the block.
Hustle, anticipation, those are keys for Steph Curry on blocks like that.
And it's Green missing.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
Stephen Curry is still playing, but the debates have already started about where he ranks among the all-time greats, Brent.
Oh, BA, it's a matter of opinion, but if your opinion is that he shouldn't be up there, shame on you. At 6'2", this guy is pound for pound, maybe the best player that's ever suited up in this league.
And that one falls for Washington. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Martin, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Dinwiddie comes in for Kyrie Irving. He does not get the second one.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Outside Podziemski. Green, a screen. The shot by Podziemski, no good.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards. And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
Their activity on the defensive end has been fantastic here tonight. They've had deflections, they've ended up with steals, and that's just getting them out on the break and speeding them up.
And he makes the first. Both shots good from the strike. Warriors trail by 6. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the tide?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
He's checked in for Washington.
Maverick Suns, number 3, Anthony Davis.
And here's Podziemski. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Moody passes to Green. 5 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And no good. The dry spell continues.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Up top, Davis. Defended by Podziemski. Now Lively. He had 10 points in the win against Denver. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. The shot that time not on target. Warriors trail by 6. Outside Kuminga. Back to Podziemski. Pass to Moody. The 3. Ooh, the smooth 3 from Moody.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
It's Martin on the wing. Davis, the pass to Dinwiddie. Here's Marshall. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Here's Davis. Gritty finish in close by Davis.
Well, at that range, Davis is pretty much automatic. He's going to score it.
The Warriors have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Curry with it, and Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. Well, Brent, it's been a blessing to watch Stephen Curry in real time. But he's the kind of player, his highlights will stand the test of time for years.
The best shooter that's ever played the game. Yes, it's been a real treat, BA, to watch all of that happen. But I got to give credit to Steph. The early part of his career, shaky with the injuries, the confidence never wavered. And then all of a sudden, behind these magical hands, the game had changed.
And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, so easy to root for Stephen Curry because of how much fun he seems to have on the floor. Embraces the competition, but is able to laugh it off when something doesn't go his way. A lot of things do, though.
Knox, he's checked in for the Warriors. Hield comes in for Podziemski. And Dallas also making a switch. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Good on both.
And more artwork from the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Curry making it look easy.
Here's Dinwiddie. Oh, Green with a block. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Green. And the Warriors making a switch here. Hayden's checked in. Pass to Dinwiddie. Gafford with a screen on Payton. Here's Dinwiddie. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Taking it up strong. Gafford rewarded with a trip to the free throw line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Daniel Gafford at the line for 2.
No good on that one.
You know, for a big guy, Daniel Gafford is very active and agile when he's playing. You appreciate a tall guy like that who can make some moves.
And he sinks the second. Warriors trail by 4. Hield with the ball, giving them some nice offensive production with 13 points a game. Pass to Green. Nice D from Gafford.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Now here's Dinwiddie. On the wing, Davis. Beasting down low.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Let's see which teams have been running the league's most efficient offenses. 5th best, Dallas.
The basketball IQ this team possesses is special. They don't rush anything on the offensive end. They take their time and stay patient trying to find the best shot possible.
Warriors trail by 6. Now here's Payton. Pass to Kuminga. Ooh, Kuminga, so deadly at the rim.
With his finesse and his power, Kuminga can make it real tough inside.
Outside Davis. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Yeah, they really need to double team him.
Team is in.
Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
That free throw, good from Davis.
And I think as fans, you always want to see the best in the league healthy. Anthony Davis out there tonight. The NBA is just better when AD's playing.
Now here's Kuminga. He's got 7.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to go on Draymond Green, and this will be his second trip to the free throw line.
At the line for 1.
Gafford, no good on that free throw. And let's talk about Draymond Green for a moment. Certainly one of the most outspoken players in the league, Brent.
Well, Draymond has never held back, whether he's talking about his opinion or the way that he sees the game, which is remarkable and a revelation to his intelligence as a defender on the floor. Draymond Green has been special on the defensive end throughout his career.
Payton, no good. The Mavericks lead by 9. And here's Gafford. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Martin a screen. 6 to shoot. For 3, Dinwiddie. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Outside Hield. To the paint. Outside for Green. Hield on the wing. Here's Payton. And he can't stop the run as that one misses.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Martin, the pass to Dinwiddie. Martin against Hield. Pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Davis. Inside. Dinwiddie, no good.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
They set the pick. Hield from outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. Gafford's got 5 rebounds in the game. Davis against Payton. Davis drawing the double team. Kuminga, the pass to Green. Here's Knox. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start. And so Davis will bring it up for the Mavericks. Martin a screen. Davis, the pass to Martin. Back to Davis. It's Dinwiddie on the wing. Over Payton. Again, the miss by Dallas.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
And Gafford with the block. Here's Dinwiddie. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
For a good call, you have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And so we wrap up the first half. The Mavericks on top. They lead by 12. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition. We got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
Looking at Dallas, they're right where I expected them to be. The effort is there, but their play is inconsistent. Feels like they're still constructing this roster. We'll see what they look like by the end of the year.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Dallas Mavericks.
They're playing the way they're supposed to. Run the offense until you get a good look. Not complicated at all.
I disagree. Patience and perspective is complicated. That's why many teams can't do it.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Well, you got to like what Spencer Dinwiddie has done in this game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Then it's Green, then it's Moody, and it's Knox in at the four-man position. That's the Warriors 5. Ooh, Curry eluding the D.
That's tough finish. Steph's not just a great shooter, but really great numbers through the years as being an elite finisher.
Here's Davis. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Davis taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. He's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Pass to Knox. Now Moody. They set the pick from the arc. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
He draws so many fouls with his length. Anthony Davis finds another way to put the work in.
He's 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
For three, Stephen Curry.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Pass to Thompson. The three from Washington. Drains the triple. Washington's got 13.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now, here's Green. He's got 6. Knox, the pass to Moody. Here's Knox. Checked by Davis. They get it back. Podziemski. And that's off the glass and in. He's got 6.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 7. Pass to Washington. Davis from long range. The rebound by Moody. Moody's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Curry. Well, we're into the 3rd quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Back to Moody. 3-pointer. Sends it home from 3-point land. Moody's got his 2nd basket on the night.
So much talk about Steph's scoring ability, but he's also a great facilitator.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen. You know what to do. Show us those moves. Let's go. Somebody's got to get to a rhythm. Show us those moves.
Making a switch here. And this break lets us see the teams making the most of their second chances this season. 5th, the Mavericks.
They're having success because they're sending multiple guys to the offensive glass. Hard to block out everyone.
Dallas leading by 8. Irving, the pass to Washington. And here is Thompson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Brandon Podziemski.
And I like that. Clay using his frame to take contact and get to the foul line.
This will be his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from Thompson. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the 3rd here. Now Curry. He's got 18. Puts up a 3. And Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. The Mavericks lead by 10. Pass to Thompson. Back to Irving. Fires for 3. Here's Davis. Oh, Davis asserts himself at the rim.
Great effort from AD, just getting himself into position and then grab the rebound.
Curry passes to Moody. Back to Curry. Sinks that one from the post. Curry's got 20. And Irving has got the ball here for Dallas. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Lively passes to Irving. And he gets that one. Irving's got 8.
Oh, great concentration from Irving. He's focused on the rim, not the contact. Love it.
Pass to Curry. Shoots over Thompson. Curry with another miss. The Mavericks lead by 12. Outside Irving. Outside Davis. Washington right side. Just 5 to shoot. Lively passes to Davis. The 3 from Thompson. The rebound by Post. The Warriors have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. There's a screen to the middle. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. 6 points for him.
Well, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now here's Washington. 13 points in the game. Right side Davis. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Checked in for Knox. And Dallas also making a switch. Martin, he's checked in for Anthony Davis.
For your Warriors, Dunk Team.
Here's Podziemski. He's got 6. Moody from outside. The rebound by Klay Thompson.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And a slam dunk by Lively.
How about Klay Thompson? He's just so consistent on a nightly basis on both ends of the floor, and he's learned how to share the ball.
Now here's Curry. 20 points for him. From deep three-point range. And the rebound goes to Dallas. It's Thompson, high post. Back to Martin. Washington a screen. Martin, the pass to Washington. Now here's Martin. Shot clock at 6. Martin with a screen on Curry. Irving for 3. No good on the shot.
You told me this was the kind of game he was going to have. I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Man, good whistle there.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Mavericks.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and a willingness to do that has paid off.
That free throw no good. And the Warriors make some changes. Heald's checked in for Podziemski, and Payton is subbed in for Stephen Curry. And he ends up missing both free throws. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul.
At the line for the Mavs, Dinwiddie, shooting 1.
One shot.
And every season, Dinwiddie just seems to get better, wanting to take on more and more responsibility. You have to appreciate his work ethic.
Dallas leading by 15. Washington a screen. Marshall passes to Washington. Here's Marshall. Moody defends. Dinwiddie right side. Payton with a steal. And it's blocked by Martin.
Kept his eye on the ball all the time. Martin knew the shot was coming and threw it out of there.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Payton finds Kuminga. Pass to Moody. There's a screen. 4 on the clock. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time. Officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Mavericks lead by 13. Martin outside. Pass to Dinwiddie. Washington with the ball. 13 points in the game. Here's Gafford. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Gafford's got his second bucket on the night.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Moody from outside. Sinks it from distance. Moody's got 11.
His 3rd triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Warriors trail by 12. Outside Payton. Pass to Kuminga. Moody from outside. Dinwiddie with a rebound.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Martin outside. And the shot goes. And the Mavericks lead by 14.
Working in close to the rim. Martin knows how to finish strong.
Now here's Payton. Pass to Moody. Close in. Moses Moody.
A slow start for him, but making amends here in the second half.
Payton against Dinwiddie. Here's Washington. Martin, the pass to Marshall. And here's Washington. And here's Gafford. 5 points in the game. For 3, Dinwiddie. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Now here's Hield. Moody on the wing. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes a first. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Lively, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Kyrie Irving comes in for Dinwiddie. And he can't hit the second.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
Martin, and the basket is good. Martin's got 6.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Pass to Green, outside Kuminga. Hield on the wing. Back to Kuminga. Down low, outside Payton. The 3 is up. Knocks it down from distance.
And Payton's super selective at shooting the 3. He really focuses on taking the high percentage ones.
Martin outside. Back to Irving. Washington inside. Moody defends. And Washington powers it through.
A defensive lapse. Can't give him that kind of position.
Yeah, how do you let him get a lounge chair down there and be comfortable in the paint like that?
Now here's Payton. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. A moment here to see the numbers for Kyrie Irving.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
The Mavericks lead by 15. Pass to Lively. Back to Irving from outside the arc. The Warriors pull it in.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for him.
Now Payton. Right side Moody.
With missed opportunities from the line this half, they're not doing themselves any favors.
He's gone 3 of 4 from the line.
Moses Moody. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. And so he hits both. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter here. Martin outside. Back to Irving. Martin outside. Here's Payton. And he makes it. Payton's got his second bucket of the night.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Outside Irving. Misses the layup. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Mavericks ahead. They're up by 11. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. Davis out there with Derek Lively. Then it's Washington. Then it's Klay Thompson. And it's Irving in at the point.
Yeah, you don't want to put Curry at the line. That's just dangerous and pretty much 2 points. Stephen, the best free throw shooter ever.
At the line for 2, Stephen Curry.
The first free throw is good. And so Curry nails both of them. Dallas leading by 9. Outside Davis. Pass to Washington. Outside Irving. Screen by Lively. Tries to break his ice. And he hits the jumper.
This is where Kyrie can work some of his magic out there on the floor. Excels at getting the screen and taking advantage of any space he gets.
Now here's Podziemski. Curry from deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
The 3 from Thompson. Oh, killer Klay, the answer.
Yeah, Thompson coming right back and Klay saying, yeah, I know I play D, but I also hit 3s. That's a nice response.
Outside Hield. Outside Podziemski. Over Irving. And there's another one for the Warriors. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Irving looking around. Davis with it. Now Podziemski defending. And the foul called on Brandon Podziemski. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Coming out of the floor for your Warriors, number 21, Quentin Post.
And here are the Mavericks now. At one point, they led by 16. To the inside. And Lively with a basket on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Podziemski.
Mavericks foul. Washington. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Knox. Outside Podziemski from downtown. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Irving. Uses the glass on the layup.
And making the most of that inside opening. That's almost too easy for Kyrie.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart. Show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Curry passes to Knox. Back to Curry. A rebound by Klay Thompson.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Pass to Washington. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Golden State. Podziemski's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Six on the shot clock, and there's the screen. 14 feet away, and again, no good by Golden State. And Davis has got the ball here for the Mavericks. 13-point lead. Pass to Irving. Got a piece of it. Curry against Irving. Here's Post. Here's Knox. And the Warriors miss again. Outside Davis. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Outstanding job by AD to get close to the basket, get the ball in great position, and force the defense to resort to fouling him.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
When they get chances at the line, they make you pay. I mean, their free throws have helped maintain this lead.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Warriors trail by 14. Hield for 3. Connects from downtown.
Hield has a beautiful release on his shot right there, just barely off of his fingertips and buttery soft.
Now here's Davis. Lively passes to Thompson. Back to Lively. On the wing, Irving. Launches a 3. Hits a three-pointer. And the Mavericks lead by 14.
A fierce competitor. Kyrie wanting to answer with a three of his own.
Back to Curry. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Klay Thompson picks one up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
At the line for the Dubs, Stephen Curry. Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Curry. And so Curry nails both of them. And here are the Mavericks now. At one point, they led by 16. Klay drives.
Golden State foul. Podziemski. Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Mavs, Anthony Davis. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Davis. Both free throws good from Davis. Here's Curry trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
Hield on the wing. He's guarded by Irving. Clock at 6. Here's Curry. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, when Steph gets into the lane, he does a great job of shifting and moving the ball around and does not go away from the contact, forcing a foul.
Stephen Curry. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so Curry nails both of them.
Well, the defense has failed to cut off any of these driving lanes, which is why they're resorting to fouling him, and he's hurting them from the charity stripe.
Now here's Davis. Washington finds Davis. Now Lively. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. Warriors trail by 12. Outside Hield. Curry with it. Hield, a screen on Thompson. And the Warriors miss again.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Now here's Podziemski. Here's Knox. And the 3 off target. Thompson outside. Pass to Davis. Goes back up. And the layup is good. Davis has got 19 points.
and they've really managed to dominate inside.
Outside Podziemski. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Derek Lively.
No debate there. He got hammered.
The line for the Warriors. Podziemski. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Green's checked in for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Hield. And Dallas also making a switch. Gafford's checked in. He's off on the second. Dallas leading by 15. Thompson outside for 3. Rebounded by Knox. Golden State has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Oh, Draymond finishing himself.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Gafford finds Washington. 6 to shoot. Irving for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more 3-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Now here's Curry. Green with a screen on Gafford. And a deep 3 from Curry. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Washington. Back to Davis. Nice move. Podziemski grabs the board. Podziemski's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now Curry, checked by Davis. 3-pointer. Curry, no good.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Curry with a steal. They've got numbers. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Gafford. Now here's Washington. Outside Davis. Now Irving. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Here's Knox. Checked by Davis.
Sign of maturation here is Knox showing ways in which he can draw fouls.
At the line for the Warriors, Kevin Knox, the second. 2 shots.
That free throw misses. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
The rebounding differential is a major story in this game.
Davis. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Warriors trail by 13. Moody passes to Curry. Back to Moody. Launches it. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Davis has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. On the wing, Irving. Back to Davis. Pass to Washington. Thompson with it. They still need this. Rebounded by Green. Here's Moody. Here's Knox. Checked by Davis. Knocks the pass to Curry. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from deep. Curry's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And Curry's found his groove out there, and that's a scary thought.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team.
Once again for your Warriors dance team.
.157 left in the fourth quarter. The fader. And Davis gets it to go on the assist from Irving. Irving's got 4 assists now tonight.
So cool to watch AD at his size be able to move like that and take a jumper from the mid-range.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Making a switch here. Heald's checked in. .151 left in the fourth. Thompson against Curry. Green with a screen on Thompson. The 3 from Curry. And it's Irving with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Thompson. Washington outside. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Mavericks.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Anthony Davis.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
Here's Washington after the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Irving for 3. Rebounded by Green. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Warriors. 11-point game. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Watching Curry is an education on how to take advantage of whatever the defense is throwing your way.
Stephen Curry.
He hits the first one, and that brings him within 10. And so Curry nails both of them. And here are the Mavericks now. At one point, they led by 16. Thompson outside. Dinwiddie with a screen on Payton. The 3 from Thompson. Buries it from 3. And the Mavericks lead by 12.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
So Dallas takes this one by a big margin. And remember, tonight's win means they're 1-0 in the NBA Cup. A great start to the group stage.
Well, getting that first win under your belt is huge. They still have 3 games left, but they're in a great position going forward.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Kyrie, the offense was clicking tonight. Can you talk about the impact of ball movement on your success?
It's very important. When we trust each other like that on both ends of the floor, especially offensively, it makes it easier for all of us to be aggressive, and I think that we did a great job of that tonight. We just got to keep it going. Fans deserve us to move up in these standings, man. We got some work to do. This
team is as deep as it gets. They're all willing to put the work in, guys.
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And let's reveal our player of the game, Anthony Davis.